What's happening guys, it's Abhinav from Phone Bunch and this is our look at the newly launched Galaxy S7 Edge. And this one has just gotten slightly more beautiful. Well folks, this is the Galaxy S7 Edge. Now this time around it feels far better to hold. The back is now curved as is the front, which does make the phone easier to grip somehow. And coming to that experience as well, we are running the Exynos 8890 octa-core processor, which seemed to blaze through the software as well as the UI. And coming to the build, this is a bit more rounded than the Galaxy S6 Edge and has a larger 5.5-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display as well. Now on the right you will see the power button, on the left you already saw the volume buttons. Both are sturdy and do offer great feedback. At the bottom it's again quite busy with the speaker, microphone, micro USB port as well as the audio jack. Now at the top you have the hybrid SIM card slot so that you can expand storage as well as a secondary noise cancellation mic. Moving to the back you have the heart rate sensor, LED flash and that new 12 megapixel camera with dual pixel autofocus. Overall the phone feels great to hold in hand. And even at the top you can see that it's slightly curved, so there are no sharp edges on the smartphone, which again, as I said, make the phone very good to hold. The capacitive buttons are backlit, you have a 5 megapixel camera up top, the home button has a fingerprint sensor which was quite fast. And if I talk about this display, now it is a Quad HD panel, it is a Super AMOLED display as well, so you get brilliant colors, it's vibrant, it's plenty sharp, and you get excellent viewing angles as well. It's quite bright and it was visible under direct sunlight as well. But this one is all about that dual curved edge display, and even with that 5.5-inch unit there, this one doesn't seem that huge, can be held in one hand very easily as well. Now Samsung is also packing dust and water resistance with the S7 Edge. So it's IP68 rated, you can dunk it in water and it will still keep working. So yes, this one is actually a bit thicker than the Galaxy S6 Edge, which is quite different from other manufacturers because Samsung is probably the only one which is making its smartphone thicker so that users actually have a better experience. At least that's what I feel. Now what seems like another improvement is the new camera. So you have a 12 megapixel sensor with dual pixel autofocus, optical image stabilization, f/1.7 aperture. So great images even in low light. And you can see how fast the autofocusing is. That's because you have 100% sensor coverage so that you can just tap anywhere in a scene and that comes into focus. Even the front facing camera did a pretty good job. You have 4K recording. And if you guys were wondering, both the S7 and S7 Edge hands-on were actually shot on the Galaxy S7, so you can judge the video quality on its own. And even here you can see all these images, they have lots of detail, the colors are punchy, they are vibrant, and the dynamic range is really excellent. Shadows are captured well and you can see littlest of details in all of these shots. Even in low light, as I said earlier, the camera did perform quite well. Macro shots also did turn out quite good here. Now coming to software, I've said the same in the S7 hands-on as well. Samsung is again toned down TouchWiz. It looks far more pleasing to the eye, gone are those cartoony colors, and we have Android Marshmallow running right out of the box. Now this is again the 32 gig variant, out of which you will get about 24-25 odd gigs when you get the device, and this time around you have a micro SD card slot to expand storage. Now the S7 Edge has something extra, it's Edge screen feature. So you have the Apps Edge, you now have a Tasks Edge as well where you can launch specific tasks. You have People's Edge, you have Yahoo Newsfeed, and you have some Edge panels which you can customize. And these would increase in number as more developers get on board. And you have all those Samsung features that you are already used to. So the dual window mode, pop-up gestures, all those are available here as well. Overall, the S7 Edge actually feels far better to hold in hand. It's easier to grip, you can easily pick it up from a desk. Then there's water resistance as well. These are features that sometimes you really don't think about or think that you need, but they come in very handy. There's a massive 3600 mAh battery inside, 4 gigs of RAM, and even with all that, this phone doesn't seem bulky. It actually feels good to hold and can be easily held in one hand even if not operated with one. Moreover, with the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge, Samsung introduced a new service. It's called Samsung Concierge. So it will let you order flowers, book tickets using an inbuilt assistant, and then you would have priority when you go for servicing of your smartphone. So your S7 and S7 Edge would be serviced faster, and if they can't deliver on time, you'll get a replacement device for the duration of the service. So these are some new things that Samsung is coming up for making the user experience better. Now the S7 Edge is actually not that cheap. It's priced at Rs 56,900, but you can get the Gear VR for free with this if you pre-order it before March 17th. Yes, some would say that they would like the discount more on the smartphone, but the Gear VR is an experience that you should definitely try out. Well folks, that's it for this hands-on. We'll be back with more on both of these devices. Do stay tuned to PhoneWench for more. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.